Okay. There we go. Wait, no. There we go. I've lost it again. I have fixed my mic situation so I can talk a little quieter. As you can read from the title, we are playing 3 scary games, or 3 horror games. I don't know what I called this. What did I call this? Three horror games. You're probably asking yourself, what's scary about Don't Take This Cat Home? Well, my friends, there is a whole trigger list on here. It's not meant for kids, and I'll just show you. Alright. You're not having a great day as usual. Oh, great. These are 2 horror visual novels and then one not horror visual novel. But like one of those, I don't know, you'll see when we get to it. It's the first time in a while since you felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. Typical, but maybe it's just a sign that you should have stayed home. Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow. Right? You turn to head home when? Huh? What was that? There are only a few people around the street. Makes sense due to the increasing of missing persons around the area recently. Well, that and the weather. But none of them react to the sound at all. Curiosity guided your steps. You follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alleyway and walk forward. The ground is damped by the rain and makes you step louder and more confident than you actually feel. Finally, the sound source comes into view with the cold dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley is a big cardboard box. Aw, he's so cute, but I bet he's evil. It's a cat. Huh? Guess that should have been obvious. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws up to the edge of the box and looks up at you. Is you cute? And it definitely knows it. You never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before. Yes, I have. I am obsessed. I love cats. I've got this. Cats on my desk. Cats on my laptop. There's cats over here. There's a cat on my wall over there. I don't have a cat, but lots of cat-related memorabilia. But they're not like... But if they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. Is that a hint of what's about to happen? You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord? You look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves cats in cardboard boxes these days anyways? Wouldn't you just jump out and leave the box eventually? Well, why would it? Obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It's just looking at you. As if waiting for you to make the next move. Well, the game says don't, so I will. Only good things could happen. You know what? Reach into the box and pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you. Why not? I wonder if that's going to be a mistake. By the way, this light is just a candle. That smells good. You're all alone and well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so... You bring the cat close. Does it scratch me? You didn't realize it was shivering until then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Why not sit together, right? At least for a little while. Aw. You think a little while was probably more like a day. You'll be responsible to take you to the shelter tomorrow, but for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? That doesn't seem like a good idea, but... You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food and then head back home. You live in a modest apartment. What does that mean? 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and you live alone in it. Is that foreshadowing something? So it feels weird having another living being inside after so long. I want to check something real quick. I just want to make sure our stream is live, like public. One second while I do this. Alright, so we are live. Even if it's just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it sits curiously exploring the new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making the both of you make some dinner. You take out the can of cat food and open it with the tab on top. You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. It perks up at your beckoning, and rushes over. It looks at the plate of food. Is it offended? And completely ignores it. I don't think this is a cat. I think this is a demon. Not hungry, I guess. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money and appreciates that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat after all. I'll just leave it here for when you get hungry later, okay? The cat rubs its body against your leg and purrs. You smile. That's enough of a thank you. It follows you to the kitchen as you start to cook your own dinner. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread, toasted, mayo, mustard spread. Turkey and cheese, lettuce, perfectly placed. Tomatoes. Oh. Ow. Be right back again. You wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. I thought the cat did that. Stupid. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops on the counter. It sniffs at the knife, meows, and almost pointedly at you. Don't worry. It's alright, I'm just a... You watch as the cat starts to... lick lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. At your blood. You're so shocked that the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean. Ooh. The cat sits back staring at you. You feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was just a little bit weird, right? Sure, you're no cat expert, but that definitely was not something an ordinary cat would do. No. Right? Well, regardless, you are not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside, not after all your efforts. You're going to take it to the shelter tomorrow. Anyway, what's in one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it is just a cat. The rest of the evening unfortunately goes downhill from here. Even after covering your finger with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound. While you're eating your sandwich. While you're cleaning up the kitchen. While you're watching TV. You gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. What if it's got taste for your blood now and thinks you're food? You're not sure what you'll do if it starts getting more aggressive. You keep thinking about the cat's food sitting in the corner, untouched. Ugh, come on, enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully, the time out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off the counter into the hall. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just a little worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. Maybe a vet will have an idea of how to calm it down. You can only hope you don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat into the rain. After finding the number of the local vet, You pick up your landline and the cat took out the power. The lights just went out. Great. Just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. I don't think so. I think that was the kitty. Check your cell phone only to find out it's out of batteries. It doesn't have batteries. It's dead. Out of charge. You must have forgotten to charge it before going out earlier. The outing has been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. It's quiet. It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out? I can tell ya. The cat. You look outside. The sky's pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check the clock. That is creepy. Kill. Like, you see it says kill, help. Kill, help. And I can't make out those other words. Thinking now, you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are lit up. And it's going completely haywire. I wonder why. The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You'd think it was a statue if you didn't know better. It's not giving any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking. It's not even breathing. But its eyes. That this is not normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. Oh no. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to... Those eyes. Its eyes hold you still. Even with your flashlight trained on it. Its pupils are large. I missed that. The flashlight flickers. And it went out. And we're doomed. And the cat is gone. Dun, dun, dun. The silent, I don't know what that word is, honestly. With a rapid pumping of blood in your heart. It is overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up the sounds of static all around you. How is the clock working with no power? Some clocks actually have batteries. Not that anybody cares about that, but they can have batteries like for backup. But I doubt that's what's going on here. You don't know why such a question matters at that moment, but you feel as if the answer will make sense out of everything that just happened. That order will be restored. But no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock and feel as the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response. Like a predator prepared to pounce, but waiting. Waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever's watching you can already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it as clearly as if it whispered. Let's not play. Right into your ear, right into your soul. It won't let you wait it out, not that you could even if it did. You can't stay here. You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, making you tear tear yourself into a hasty burst of action, but you're still weak from the fear gripping on your mind. Your legs tangle together until you, in your haste, and you fall to the ground. Womp. A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. At first, you think you've broken your ankle. Ew. But something warm, wet, trickles down the length of your foot, pooling underneath it. Don't tell me the cat has a knife. Oh my god. Don't tell me the cat stabs you. You hear the sound of metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor as if it had been kicked. No! Winding from your fall, you look up in a daze and see the object strange light coming from outside. The light pouring from now open front door. Thoughts of how, when, who, what, in regards to your impeccability door opening screech to a halt. And your brain fully identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. Your kitchen knife. And still tinted red from earlier blunder? No, that's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the... You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on. Oh no, the cat didn't go like put it in its mouth and go... Okay. Instead of resting your cutting board where you left it. It's the cat. When you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife. It spies right back at you. That's right, that didn't seem right. A pair of glowing eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. That's creepy. It pads lightly over to the knife, as if skipping in delight. Ew. Stop this. Stop this disgustingness. And bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blade. Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaky breaths. I don't know that word. Against the static now piercing your skull. The dryness from your tongue spreading to your throat. The incomprehensible sight of the stray you've taken in. And licking away at the kitchen knife. Once again, completely clean. Gross. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. I know what's about to happen, and I don't like what's about to happen. It's gonna go after us. Oh god. Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to your sudden realization. Blood. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if it's considering the act of pouncing forward. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You run, rather limp, down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red. What in the world is going on here? But there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The houses, the trees, the road, even you. Everything. Except your blood. You can barely glimpse the bloody imprints of your injured foot leaving your wake every impact it makes with the ground. It hurts. It hurts. But you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadow grows around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Not when the road ahead of you darkens by the long shadows of something behind you. Even then, you don't stop running because... If that's the cat right ahead of you, then... What in the world is behind you? Oh, the cat's in front of us. Yeah, what is behind us? There's nothing behind me. Yeah, I want to look behind me. Big mistake, huh? Interesting. How very, very interesting. Ending 1, it begins. What? Oh my god, are there no, there can't be a million endings. What? You're walking right, of course. It's the first time in a while you felt like going out. Okay. I'm gonna go to save. I wanna... No. Okay. No. Rude, I didn't save it properly. Okay, I guess we're going to go to... Okay, we're gonna just skip past... What happens if you don't take the cat home? You would never take this thing home with you. You're a responsible adult. You are. The rent and bills to pay for, not to mention the need to buy food to survive too. There's no way you could care for a cat long term, right? You can barely afford this little outing of your day off. Aw, you just want a little attention, don't you? The poor thing has been bored sitting in that box all day. After what just happened, I don't trust this thing whatsoever. But what? A piece of string? That's pretty accurate to what I would do, to be honest. Well, that was fun, right? Well, you enjoyed yourself with nothing else to do but end up taking a cat home. You decided probably best just to leave, if you don't want the cat to get too attached after all. At least you'll have some memories to take with you. Okay, see you around, I guess. Good luck. Okay? You turned to walk away and... That scared me. Your phone just got a message. You open it up and... What? Hey, yo. Aren't I a cutie? Just a picture of a familiar looking cat. Huh? What the heck? Did I... You didn't take this picture. You peek over your shoulder at the cat. It meows sadly as if pleading for you to come back. I'm kind of curious what happens if... Okay, I'm going to save here. And I'm going to get out of the alley, then we're going to come back and see what happens. Ignore the cat and briskly walk out of the alley without another look. That was weird. Not again. Don't ignore me. Creeped out, you decide to go home. It's gonna be in my house, isn't it? I know you're seeing these. Come back. I don't want to. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh? Uh-oh. Can always see you. Oh my god. You can't hide. I will always find you. Ooh woo. Your eyes stutter on nervously, certain that you're not being followed. But there's nothing there. You're finally at home, but you feel too shaken for any relief to calm down. You rush to the bathroom and slam the door behind you. Everything's okay. This isn't real. It's just like a bad dream. Everything's okay. You fumble into the dark and turn on the sink and splash your face with some cold water, hoping to calm your mind. That's not going to work, because something bad's about to happen. You're really regretting leaving home today. Oh no. You jump as your phone alerts you to another message just received. Dun 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 dun. Hi, friend. Oh my god. Startled, you whirl around and instinctively jump back. You slip. Oh my god. You don't register the pain just yet. Your eyes shift widely around the room. There's nothing there, nothing at all. You feel dizzy. Dazed, you feel the back of your head and examine your hand. You can't see anything, but it's warm. Oh gosh. You reach to your phone to call an ambulance. It's gonna be dead, or gone. The batteries are dead. Ending 30, photobomber. There's more than 30 endings? Are you kidding me? There's more than 30 endings. Alright. Okay, let's ignore the phone. Phone vibrates insistently over and over and over. But you just can't lift. Keep your eyes squint shut, your fingers tightly grip the sink. In your mind, you beg whoever or whatever is doing this just to stop. Please, just put me out of my misery. You mutter this quietly. You don't really mean it. You don't. But as the words take shape in the dark corners of your mind, the phone immediately stops vibrating. You think that this would give you relief, but you only feel dread sinking heavily into your stomach. You can feel his eyes on you. Oh my god. You can feel puffs of air on the back of your neck. Oh my god, I don't like that. You take a deep breath and open your eyes. You look at the mirror. Nothing. You peek around the room. Still nothing. Nothing at all. But you know that something is here. Waiting to be acknowledged. For you to accept the fact of its existence. Only then will it design to give you peace. Desire, to free you from life of constant looking over your shoulder, of fearing your own image, your own reflection. You feel its presence, limitless and old. You can't win against the war. Your lifespan will long expire before it tires of you, so you close your eyes and accept it. Excuse me, what? As your head is severed from your neck, you are filled with peace, grateful that at very least you never had to see it, whatever it was. Excuse me. What? Oh my god, I gotta get all these in. I love this. This is going to be, I might replay it or just take this recording for Fluffyween, which is a little bit too early to be filming Fluffyween, but like, this is awesome. This is mildly terrifying, and I like this. I like this concept, and I love cats. There's 40, I'm so stupid, it says right there. There's 40 endings, we got 3. Let's hang out and do something else, now get another ending. Well, I wish I could stay for a little longer. But what to do? You must be hungry, right? Can't imagine it's had much to eat since it's been attached to the box it's in. Though it doesn't seem malnourished either. It's evil, it's a demon, that's what it is. Surely it must have left the box to search for food then. For some reason, something in the back of your mind tells you that's not the case. And you don't think anything further. Well, either way, you can't exactly enjoy your day without knowing you left behind a hungry cat, especially when you could have done something to help. So, what to do about the hungry kitty? We'll override that spot, and we'll return. I already know what's in my pockets, a string and a piece of chocolate. You can't give cats chocolate. Or string. Glance around the dark, dingy alley. You only see garbage, empty cardboard boxes, and scattered little litter here and there. Give me a sec, I'm thirsty. So I've got new earrings in, and I just... Ow, that hurt. Ow. I just pulled on it really hard. That really hurt, man. Ooh, that hurt. Okay. If there was something for a cat to eat, surely it would have been found by now, right? But you don't want to just give up so easily. You keep looking. You look and see garbage. You sniff and only smell garbage. You listen. You just barely make out of the sound of a faint scurrying by trash bins a few feet away. Quietly. So quietly that you creep over to the bin. And you lunge. Is that a good idea? You were very graceful in your attempt. Oh, you weren't. Yeah, no, I wouldn't say. You stumble and knock over a stack of nearby boxes full of more trash. But when you stand up, in your hand, ew, it's a small mouse. It's so cute. Don't know why I said ew. Look how cute he is. We're gonna feed it to the cat. I bet you whether it's my choice, feed it or don't feed it. The mouse squeaks and shrieks in distress, wiggling and struggling desperately in your grip. You hold it too tightly and carefully for it to be able to bite or scratch you, though. It wears itself out eventually and looks up at you with its blank eyes. It's completely at your mercy. Okay. The mouse looks scared, as if it senses your intentions. It weakly starts to struggle again. Mouse is reluctant. Oh my god. Bad decision, I think. The cat tears it apart instantly. Not the eating sounds. Ugh. The mouse's pain squeaks and squeals pierce through you until they're abruptly cut off. Satisfied, the cat meows happily at you, red-tinted its fangs. The cat curls up in now blood-stained box and goes to sleep. You take the chance to leave. A well-fed cat will likely follow you home after all. And as cute as a cat is, you really can't afford a pet right now. Since feeling a little guilty about the mouse, you decide just to go home. Is this scary cat gonna be in our house? After a long walk home, you finally enter your apartment. You head straight to your room and collapse on your bed, falling into a fitful sleep. Later, you wake up. The cat's gonna be in there. Oh my god. Squeak, squeak, squeak. You awaken to squeaking, scurrying noises all around you, and loud, constant, as they are like screams, in the darkness of your room. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You see this shifting shadows of hundreds of mice surrounding your bed. Ugh. Oh, thank you. You try to run, but they get you. But as you cry out, twin pain races up your legs. You fall off the bed in your attempt to escape. The hordes of mice watching you as you crash to the ground. You can't stand up. This is not funny. Why am I laughing? Looking back and squinting in the dark, you just about make out the source of your pain. Ew! The flesh and tendons of your heels and ankles are mangled. Ooh. Bitten right through your socks. What's more scary is this person wears socks to bed. No! Leave me alone! Desperate, you crawl with your arms towards the door. Oh my god. The mice descend upon you. I'm not repeating that. Your arm heavy, weighed down by the mice clinging to it with the little claws and tiny teeth. You manage to jostle the knob enough for the door to slowly swing open.
Excuse me.
Excuse Kitty. Can mice actually do this? This is opening a new fear I didn't know I had. I don't think so. Right. The mice managed to chew through the flesh of the bone on your now dismembered limb. Oh my god. As a few mice creep toward the cautiously inspect your arm, you stare blankly at it for a moment before sliding your gaze up. The newly opened doorway sits a familiar-looking mouse. It stares at you. The darkness in its beady black eyes. You can't begin to measure their depths. Nor the hatred pouring out of them within. All of it. Aimed at you. Well, I was gonna say, what did I do, but I know what I did. Ah! You collapse, head hitting the floor as other... Ew! You are not sure how you're still conscious. The pain should be indescribable. And yet, you feel the full sense of loss. Oh no. Oh, I was gonna say, ugh. Wouldn't she be dead? You should be dead, but you feel so much anger. How dare they? How dare they? It's the cat. It's a pair of glowing eyes leering from the darkness beyond the doorway. You hear squeaks and shrieks and terror all around you. Something was soft, slightly damp, and sticky fur nuzzles your cheek. Good kitty. Oh my god. Well fed. That ending was disgusting. Ew. No. I love this. I absolutely love this. I was only expecting this to be short. And it's not short. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. You hear the cat's stomach growling. It must be so hungry. It's starving. I said spare the mouse. I don't want to get eaten alive. Oh, it's mad. Oh no, what's it gonna do? You know the cat's hungry. Why are you hesitating? You caught prey for the cat's sake, didn't you? Are you really going to value the life of a filthy rodent more than the cat's? Yes. That's the look of the audacity. Oh my god. You're mocking me, aren't you? Yes, because you terrify me, cat. You absolutely terrify me. I love cats. I don't like you. Last chance. Hand over the prey. Now. Okay, I'm going to save over this one. Just in case. I am sparing the mouse. which is a big mistake. You let the mouse go. It scurries away, squealing into a tiny hole into the wall. But you didn't pay it much mind. Excuse me. You don't flinch as a giant claw padded slowly falls in front of you, blocking your path to the alley's entrance. Not that you've had any delusions about escaping. Sorry, not that you've had any delusions escaping. The cat is hungry after all. You close your eyes in anticipation. The paw gently pulls you back, and chomp. So we get eaten. Lovely. I just love that for us. Bon appetit, cat. Bon appetit. Out of all the endings, I think the rat one is the most disgusting. That one. That was disgusting. No. Okay, we're just gonna skip till we get to a decision. Oops. Okay. You decide that even if it's your day off, you don't mind. It should be completely unproductive. You know you have guests, after all. You should put off your chores. But the best to get them done when you're in the mood to do so, right? So, sorry, I'm getting a message. 1 second. For now you get dressed, roll on your sleeves, and get to work on cleaning the apartments. At least you try to. And sweep the living room. Sweep the kitchen counter. Okay, you don't make your bed, but who actually does that anyway? Still, you notice that no matter how much you clean up, you keep finding more messes. That cat. Peek over at the cat. You suspect that it might be the culprit behind the misery. But every time you rush to check on it, or catch it in the act, I think I'm allergic to this candle. But it's for spooky effect, right? But it's sleeping. This cat is beyond evil. That's what it is. Okay. I guess I'll save over this one. How are you supposed to finish cleaning up like this little evil making a menace of itself? No, you know the cat's the culprit. You consider locking it in the bathroom. At least you can clean the rest of the apartment. But it doesn't seem fair that you actually don't have any proof. You need to investigate further. You need proof. Not just for the sake of your sanity, but more importantly to the sake... I just heard something weird. That's strange. Okay. You start to clean again and peek behind you, clearing more glimpses of the paw and the tail right there. But as with earlier, you rush back to the living room. The cat is still sleeping. Okay, you want to play, cat? I tell you, this cat's a demon. Demon from hell. Then let's play. This time you decide to lay a trap. One of your feline friend won't be able to resist. You tackle the kitchen island counter and give it the works. It's glistening by the time you're done. It's so clean. You drop kick anyone who thought of eating off of it. But you live alone. You're the only one that's going to eat off it, so you're going to drop kick yourself? I like to see that. The perfect trap for your little cleaning saboteur. You whistle innocently as you exit the room and hide around the corner of the entryway in the hall. From the angle that you're at, you have a perfect view of the cat and the island counter. There's no way you won't catch the culprit in the act now. If it really isn't the cat, maybe you'll give it a treat as an apology for your suspicions. But as you deliberate if you should stop by the grocery store to get some fish, the cat starts to... What? Ew. Shift. Ew. It's back and... Ew. As if it's ripping small... Ew. Oh no. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no, please. Shadow of Humanity, I love this video, thank you. What the heck is this? That's my... You gape in disbelief. I think that means like... As another cat bursts out of its still sleeping feline you've taken home with you. You're faintly certain that's not how cats give birth. I'm not faintly certain. I'm 100% certain that's not how that works. But more importantly, you watch cat number 2 shake itself off before leaping onto the counter, rolling over on top of it and leaving fur and grime with its wake. Probably shouldn't have given a bath earlier. You feel like your mind is lagging behind the reality of discovery you just made. But you don't seem capable of thinking beyond smaller observations. For example, through the hows and whys of what you're witnessing elude you, the more pertinent question that strikes you is that if the original cat is still sleeping and the clone cat is busy making yet another mess, then where are all the other clones? Oh my god, no. No. Suddenly, the 2 cats look directly at you in perfect unison. Can they read our mind? I think they can read our mind. Their eyes pin you on the spot with their intensity. But you realize with the familiar sinking feeling of being watched from behind that they're not the only ones looking at you. Oh my god, how many more are there? You slowly turn around. Oh my god. Okay then. Alrighty then. I mean, I love cats, but that's kind of excessive there, buddy. Back in the hall behind you, from the floor to the ceiling. It's a living, breathing wall of cats. Of clones. All piled on top of each other. Oh my god. The glowing eyes of each cat in an unbelting wall of pure black fur. Every single eye is trained on you. Out of sheer fear, desperation, needing to distract yourself from the brightest of reality in order to take a simple step back. And in response, the wall just breaks. The cats all stampede over you. It would be kinda cute if their soft paws weren't hiding claws as sharp as knives. You try to protect yourself, but there's just too many of them. Well, you feel dizzy. With what little strength you have, you turn your head to watch the cats tear through carpet and upholstery. Knock over vases, dishes, and lamps. Claw at the walls. It's going to take forever to clean this up, don't you think? Maybe it'll tackle you all again after. Right after you. Why am I gonna take a nap after all this? You breathe your last breath. Well, I'm dead again. That's ending too. Ow. Are you kidding me? Double trouble. That's ending 0. But wait, how did I die? They weren't attacking me, they were attacking the house, weren't they? Wait, what am I doing? Wait, what am I doing? Okay, where were we again? Right, this one. You keep cleaning, but there's just more mess and more. And more. We know why. There's more mess. You only stop and look around you. What am I looking at? There's piles of junk everywhere. You don't even know you didn't know you had this much stuff. Mood. You don't remember even buying or receiving most of it. The pile towers over you. You feel claustrophobic. The stench of garbage is overwhelming despite your hands feeling raw from all the cleaning fluid you've been using. Your eyes still burn from the bleach. You need air. You need to get out of here. That's not gonna happen, friend. You hear a crash and you see a teacup you're certain you do not own smash on the floor. That is menacing and I hate it. Go away. You look up and you see the cat perched on the tapering pile of china and kitchen appliances. It carefully nudges another teacup off the pile, sending it careening to the ground. But you don't even flinch as it shatters. Instead, start to chuckle. Suddenly you're laughing. This is so hilarious. Are we going crazy? Are we gonna need to revisit the rats in the rubber room? that, tears start running down your face. I knew it was you. You did this, didn't you? You pick up the latest piece of ceramic from the broken teacups. Didn't you? That's kind of aggressive. And throw it at the cat. The cat dodges and leaps off the pile. The pile sways. I know how we're gonna die. We're gonna get squished by this. It's gonna fall on us. Watch. Yep. Too predictable. It's falling towards you. That was too predictable, man. Oh my god. You can't move. You're buried. A pile fell on top of you. Broken shards of fine china and sharp utensils are piercing your skin. Your organs. Ew. Your bones feel loose and limp, crushing underway the heavy appliances. Warm liquid pools around you. With your last bit of strength. You listen as the cat paws over you, laying down and purring sleepingly. Yeah. A nap sounds pretty good. Ending 1. A not so clean getaway. That was boring compared to the rat's ending. Well, we have been playing this game for a good hour now. But I'm having so much fun. Usually I get bored at this point. Like most of my live streams only last till about like 40 minutes, 50 minutes. But I'm having so much fun. I kind of don't want to stop. I am soon gonna have to blow this candle out because I think I'm allergic to it. Anywho, so we did clean apartment. I guess let's watch a movie. You're not tired enough for a nap, but you're too lazy to get started on any of your chores. So you decide to watch a movie. What are we watching? You get dressed in your favorite pajamas and make some popcorn with an obscene amount of butter and head over to your armchair. Random fact about me, whenever I go to the movies, I don't get butter on my popcorn because that butter in the movie popcorn kills my stomach. It's the most delicious thing in the world, but I can't do it. And putting butter on the popcorn would probably do the same. But it's so good. I actually went to the movies today and had some movie popcorn. And I kind of want to go upstairs and grab it. I still have like half a bag. Delicious. Chef's kiss. The cat's in my chair. You found a little though. Your couch isn't the best angle for optimal TV viewing pleasure. I don't feel like pushing it around and having to put it back later. The only option you have left is sit on the floor. Or move the cat and reclaim your throne. Oh boy. I guess we'll sit on the floor first. You decide to sit on the floor, the guest after all, and you pride yourself on being a good host, if nothing else. It is just a cat, though, that you found on the street that's pure evil. Pure evil. You grab a blanket and some pillows and make a comfy nest in front of the chair. You pop in a random movie and collect from your collection and tell instantly that this one's your favorite horror films. Is it Michael Myers? Is it Halloween? You see it a few times already, but you never fail to get your blood pumping. Which Halloween is it? The newer ones? After a few moments in, you're already invested getting reacquainted with the story and the characters. The scares won't come until later, but for some reason, you feel something is watching you from behind. You know, it's probably nothing, but you feel compelled to check anyway. You peek over your shoulder. Oh my god. Gah! Only to jump out of your skin, jolt a few pieces of popcorn out of the bowl in your lap. The cat is awake and looking right at you. You take a calming breath, recovering from the heart attack, nearly luring out of your chest, and immediately feel foolish. It was just the cat, of course. It was so quiet, you'd forgotten it was right behind you. Even though it's a weird reason you're sitting on the floor in the first place. You shakily pick up the remote, intending to rewind some of the parts you missed. However, as soon as you press the rewind button, the TV shuts off. Nothing else turned off. The kitchen dim light is still on, the digital clock is still going, and the movie player is still rewinding. The kitty doesn't want you to watch the movie no more. The power clearly didn't go out, so why? I'm gonna call this cat Lucy for Lucifer. So this is Lucy. The cat's name is Lucy. You feel the chill run down your spine as you catch the cat's reflection on the dark TV screen. It's still looking at you. Lucy, stop looking at me. Cats are strange, silly. It's kind of their thing, right? And you're a new addition in its life. Of course it's going to be studying you closely, see if you're trustworthy. As you mentally reassure yourself, you turn the TV back on. What? Is this going to be some kind of Ring situation? The TV is on, but the movie isn't playing what's on screen. It's... What in the name of the Holy Spirit is that? It's you. You watch yourself from on screen as you feel your burr furrow and I don't know what that word is. It's like footage of real time. Looks like you're being recorded. You feel the familiar sensation of your mind focusing on small details to avoid bigger picture of your current situation. Avoiding the questions of how this happened, or whom or what it is doing this, and why. Suddenly, your mirrored self smiles and waves at you on its own. No, thank you. You don't wave back, too stunned to move. The you on the screen doesn't even seem to mind, though. It then stands up, walks off frame. And what was that? I just heard something go a bump in my house, and I do not like that. A terrified yell rips out of your mouth before you can think to stifle it. Ow, my ear hurts. On screen, the chair. It's the cat, but it's wrong. Oh my! He becomes a large, swollen mass of black fur. That's disgusting, man. Its mouth, its yawning entrance to a black abyss, framed by set-off teeth, looking very, very sharp. Are we gonna get eaten? It's still looking at you. It doesn't even acknowledge that on-screen personality as they walk back into the frame and pet it, almost lovingly. Then, the you in the TV touches one of the cat's fangs. You flinch at the sudden sharp pain in your palm. You look down, and sure enough, your hand is bleeding. You're not particularly afraid of blood, but for some reason, the sight of it leaking out of you sends another chill down your back. Though, clear and terrible flashes across your mind. Thought, not tough. Thought. It's not just that mutilated, whatever that word is, cat in the TV is watching you. It is. Don't look behind you, 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 don't look behind you. You watch helplessly as the on-screen self smiles and nods at you, almost encouragingly. They stand in front of the cat's gaping jaws. They look into the dark depths, and as you're torn between the horrifying realization of what is about to happen and the gripping wonders of what they see looking back at them, deep, deep darkness. Then dump in. Excuse me. Darkness is sudden presence all around you, pressing in, holding you down. and yet somehow you feel weightless. You can't tell if you're falling, but it doesn't feel like you're laying down or standing either. You feel warm, you feel cold, you feel everything. You feel nothing and you feel nothing. Ending 3, silent film. We got eaten. Why not? Why not? You square your shoulders. Sorry, kitty, but that's my spot. You pick up the cat and place it on the floor. It's clearly upset with you. When you try to pet it as an apology, it dodges your hand and scampers away. Good riddance. You shrug and put a random movie before nesting into your chair. Oh boy. What was that? Was that the bedroom? You must have gotten into your medicine cabinet or knocked something over. Calming your thundering heart, with a deep breath, you pause the movie and get up to investigate. Whoa, the cat dashes between your legs from the hall. Fleeing the scene only makes you look guiltier, you know. You're even more reluctant to see the damage now. You just want to relax and watch a bad horror movie. You go into the bathroom and turn the light on. As you thought, all your stuff, your medicine cabinet, is scattered on the tile. You sigh. At least none of it looks broken or damaged. You crouch down to pick everything up. Did the door just close? Did you bump it when you crouched down, or... Well, at least the cat can't come in and make more of a mess this way. Huh? The lights. Didn't you just replace the bulbs? They weren't faulty, were they? You never remembered to hold on to your receipts for situations like these. You doubt you'll ever get your money back. You stand up. Oh God. You shake out the pain in your knees, crouching, and open your medicine cabinet. Carefully, you place everything back where it belongs, making sure nothing is missing. You close the cabinet. Excuse me, that was a cheap jump scare. That was cheap. It got me, though. You jump back, slamming against the wall, covering your mouth. You look up at the mirror in the medicine cabinet to the door, and you see... nothing. What the hell? Something was... You know you saw something just now. You know you did, right? Oh my God. Not again. You rush out of the bathroom and slam the door behind you without looking. You enter the hall and... No. Oh, no. Not this cat again. It's... No. You shield yourself with your arms and... Nothing. Nothing again. You peek through your fingers and see... You're just in your usual hallway. You don't feel very good. You need to sit down. You carefully make your way back to the dark living room, trying not to overwhelm your senses any more than you already have. Maybe you should watch something a little more lighthearted, or maybe just lie down instead? You don't know. It's hard to think. You just need to sit down. Stumbling forward, you reach your chair. But... Oh God, what? Aww. Look how cute it is. Look how cute the demon Lucy is. It's nothing at all. Just the cat sitting on your chair again, looking up at you fiercely. Meow. But it's nothing. Your heart learned so harshly out of the mixture of fear and anticipation that it completely gives out. Excuse me? Your eyes roll into your skull. You feel yourself falling back. You're dead before you even hit the ground. So I just had a heart attack or a stroke or something? Okay. You rush to the bathroom, slam the door behind you without looking. Isn't this the one I just did? Or are these the same? Yeah, this is just the same ending twice. Alrighty then. I guess we're going to take a nap now. I can't. My words aren't wording. I have no idea what's going to happen now. You head to your room and get dressed in your pajamas before you decide to grab a glass of water from the kitchen. Big mistake. You head back to your bedroom, ready for a much-needed nap. Whoa. Only for the cat to race past you through the open door and jump in the middle of your bed. It takes its time kneading at the sheets before settling down and closing its eyes. Well, that was fast. You frown thoughtfully. Now that your mind is on it, you find yourself really craving a nap on your own bed. There's no way of settling for sleep on the couch. Certainly not the armchair. Which means you should. Oh boy, 3 endings here. Okay, we have 9 out of 40. This is going to take all night, I swear. Move the cat. Gently nudge the cat to attempt to move it on its own. It doesn't budge in the slightest. Move the cat. I'll just pop that in that. And push a little more firmly this time. Uh-oh. Oh my god. The cat opens one of its yellow eyes and slides it up to look at you. Its little voice a little deeper than before. You move forward, ready to shove the cat with all your might. Oh. Oh my god, please. You're thrown back by some invisible force and crash into the dresser before falling to the ground. This is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Wind knocked out of you, you look up in a daze. Oh my god. You don't quite comprehend what you're seeing. A strong, swirling wind has picked you up, throwing items all over your place. As if miniature hurricane had just taken form in your room. And right there in the center of it all is the darn cat. Hovering in the air. No. Its eyes open, glowing like molten lava. You shouldn't have moved the cat. Lucy, no! You watch as a vortex rips open the center of your bed. In panic, a swirling wind turns into a vacuum, draping you forward toward the bed. Your nails catch as you tear, desperately trying to cling to the carpet, the floorboards, any and every piece of furniture within your reach. But there's nothing you can do. As you touch the vortex, your body starts to disintegrate. Tiny particles of your body separating and floating like nothing. The last thing you see is the cat landing nimbly on the bed and kneading at your sheets before it curls up and falls back to sleep. Why not? Why the heck not? You shrug. What's the harm in sharing the bed, right? You both have a long day after all. Try to carefully avoid moving the cat as you lay down, but it immediately scoots over and curls up against you anyway. You smile. Sweet dreams. Big mistake. You feel like you've slept for a long time. You feel a warm weight on your back, but you don't. Oh, mystery solved then. You feel comfortable, considering getting up, but as soon as the thought enters your head, your mind fills with static and a deep sense of disapproval? Not yet, then. Okay. The cat is jostled by your attempts at movement, kneads painfully at your back before settling down and falling asleep. You fall back into slumber too. It's night. You want to get up. Claws dig into your back like a warning. Tomorrow then, right? It's morning. You'll be late for work, but the cat doesn't budge. You don't even try to get up this time. You can just close your eyes and drift off again. It's the next day, since the last several days. Or has it been weeks? Or longer? You're not quite sure. You're hungry. Don't know how long you've been laying down. You feel sore on your back, but also on your stomach, your arms and face, everywhere. You can't remember your last meal, the last time you drank anything. You've been sleeping all this time, but you feel exhausted, more tired than you think you've ever felt in your life. You feel like a giant hand pressing onto your bed. You can't remember the last time you even considered moving, but somehow you know that you need to go back to sleep anyway. Everything will be fine. Just go back to sleep. Reminds me of Jeff the Killer. Oops. You think you're hallucinating when the cat finally stirs. It stretches langily before hopping off your back. You hear its feet padding through the still open bedroom door, its steps fading from the hall. You don't open your eyes. You don't move. You're already afraid. You're afraid, but you don't remember how. You're afraid that the static will return if you try. But you do eventually try. You try to prop yourself up on your arm. It's thinner than you're used to seeing. Thinner than you think possibly. Hey, yo. The arm snaps underneath the weight of your body, crumpling to dust in the bedsheets. Doesn't hurt in the slightest. As if even the nerves have dried up and become useless as you feel in general. You don't have much time to think about it. You feel the attempt to sitting up sends you tumbling over the side of the bed like a rag doll. Oh my god. But you think you're probably close to being a ceramic doll, as your body shatters upon a full impact of the floor. That's disturbing. Your head rolls towards the door, letting you watch the rest of your body parts crack and crumble. and turn into broken ruin as your conscience begins to fade. Not you again. The cat strolls into view then, poking and prodding at the remains of your brittle limbs. Bad kitty, you try to say, but you think your jaw might snapped off earlier as well. Almost as sensing your attention, the cat walks over to you, well, your head at least, and watches with the final conscious seconds as it lays down, curling its body around you. It feels warm. Well, maybe another nap couldn't hurt. Okay then. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm going to get a drink and just stand up. I have been sitting for like 2 hours now straight. Give me like 5 minutes, okay? Alright. Alright. That was definitely less than 5 minutes, but I'm Gucci. Alright. Do something else. Maybe you can try napping later. You decide to do something else with your time. Okay. Do something alone. Okay, no. Do something with a cat. Like what? Oh boy. You sit on the floor in your living room and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. What could possibly go wrong here? The cat dashes over to you, immediately climbing onto your lap. You poor thing, you just want some attention, don't you? Alrighty. You carefully pet the cat. A rub behind the ear, a scratch under the chin, a smooth sweep along the back. You petting the cat on your lap, enjoying the booming bonding time together. But the cat starts to get restless after a while. You feel so calm, the repetitive action smoothing the usual overwhelmed mind. You keep petting. The cat leans away from your next head pat. It's trying to get out of your lap. When you scratch under the cat's chin, it bites you. You might be bleeding, but it barely hurts. More of a warning than anything. Oh my god. That's not a happy kitty. Cat struggles in your hold and watches you closely. You keep petting the cat. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Girl. Okay, I need this here. Girl. It ate my finger. But for some reason, you just can't stop. You don't know what it is. The fur is so much softer than you realize. You think that it would be shining in the faint light of your living room, but as if the darkness of the cat's black coat is sulking all over the illumination around it, rendering it completely null. You're drawn to it, like you're somehow holding the deep, dark abyss right in your lap. It seems calmer now, munching on your severed finger. No! Ew! The stub between your thumb and your middle finger is leaking. This finger. It ate this finger. Your pointer finger. But you keep petting. Time passes. It's dark out now. Soft as the fur in your palm, you start to feel raw, damp under the constant friction of your petting. You think faintly maybe you had enough. You start to lift your hand from the cat. And in a flash. That is rude. Oh my god. Hey, yo, that is violent. Your tired hand is severed from your wrist. It flops onto the lap beside the cat. The cat's claws on the front paw glisten with crimson liquid. You don't feel it for a moment, but your body tenses. Anticipating the pain, and blankly watch the cat lick the bloody palm of your severed hand. That is nasty, Lucy. It hurts. Really, really hurts. Then the cat looks up at you, and you feel compelled to keep petting. You're reluctant, but you're also afraid of what happens if you don't need the cat. What will you lose next? You try to resist again. You're hurting for the instant petting earlier, and yet now you've been hurt for trying to stop. It defies all logic, but what scares you is there's no reason for such fickle whims. You feebly try to raise your uninjured hand to pet the cat, but it stiffens, gold eyes glistening dangerously. Well, alrighty then. You raise your bleeding stump and resume petting the best of your ability. You pet, and you bleed. You pet, and you bleed. You pet, and you bleed. You pet, you get the idea. Okay. I'm getting tired of this now. Okay. What is happening here? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired of everything. Not you. Never you. What is this? What did I click on? But then it approached me. It didn't tell me it wanted me. It needed me. It's what I wanted all along. That they needed me. That was weird. Alright. Okay, so where were we exactly? Right, we have to... Let's stop petting the cat and Feed the cat. Cat food meatloaf, which I absolutely disgust. I hate meatloaf. No. What is that? You tell me, girl. This is your kitchen. You don't recognize it. The odor leaking from the container. But the cat seems excited about it, particularly salivating over it. Still, you are the caretaker here. Oh, come on. Cats like fish, right? Shrugging, you take out the tuna, the cat, and the meatloaf for yourself. You put the frankly ominous container back in the fridge. The cat looks a little disappointed. Well, womp womp, cat. Though, you'll need to dispose of the weird whatever it is later. You open the tuna and spoon in a small saucer. You put the saucer on the kitchen counter next to the cat. You don't think you should be encouraging it to eat up there, but you'll figure it'll make it up for electing not to feed it that toxic glop I wanted. Cat finds the tuna acceptable. You'll take it. Eat up, kitty. The cat digs into the meal. You go about heating up a meatloaf in the microwave. While setting the time, you hear, You turn and see the plate completely empty. Whoa, that was quick. You need to pace yourself. What the? You watch, baffled, as the cat continues to hiccup, causing little bubbles to foam out of its mouth. Okay. That's okay. You can process this. It's not completely out of the realm of possibilities, right? Right. Best not to think about it too hard. Soon enough, the room is full of floating bubbles. The cat releases a final tiny bubble before yawning and laying down right on the counter. Well, glad you enjoyed it. The bubbles haven't left the room or popped. They seem to be particularly resilient. Wait, what? What's that? As one of the bubbles floats closer to you, you see that there's something inside it. A tiny, furry fish. It's getting weirder and weirder. Still. You can't help marvel at the impossibility of wonder in front of you. You lift a hand. You extend your finger toward the bubble, carefully pressing its surface. Oh. Are those piranhas? Doesn't really hurt that much, but then... Ow! What? You can clamp your finger to the rest of your hand. Past your wrist. Could it be some kind of venom? You fling your arm around the attempt to dislodge the fish, but... Oh my god. Do they all pop? You accidentally knock your arm into several of the bubbles floating around. More tiny, ravenous fish lash onto your flesh. You stumble back into the pain and sudden doesn't only to burst into the bubbles. More fish dig into your teeth and into your back. Ah, it hurts. You're getting dizzy. You've got to get out. You deliriously try to stumble out of the kitchen. But the entire room is filled with the deadly bubbles. By the time you collapse to the ground, you're absolutely covered in tiny, angry, biting fish. Your legs, your torso, your arms, your face. The pain is unbearable. You can feel it in your skin, your teeth, and your eyes, and your hand, and it's so consuming you can't even feel self-cultivating or crying. Convulsing, you just black out. Your eyes are rolling up your skull when you gasp out your last breath. That's rather interesting. Meatloaf it is. You get the feeling the cat won't be too impressed with anything that comes out of a can. You're not about to feed whatever the heck that toxic-looking sludge is. So it's settled. Tuna sandwich for you, and the leftover meatloaf for your feline guest. You ignore the cat's disappointed meows as you put a weird container back in the fridge and dispose of it later. You warm up the meatloaf in the microwave. You place a now warm meatloaf on the saucer next to the cat on the counter. You don't think you should be encouraging it eating up here, but yeah. The cat finds the meatloaf interesting. Works for you. Eat up, kitty. The cat digs into the meal. You're just about to search for more bread for your tuna sandwich. You're so distracted that you search by your search that you only can barely hear. What? You turn around to see that the meatloaf has only one, maybe 2 bites out of it, but more alarmingly, there seems to be a red trail of something leading away from where the cat had been sitting. And off the edge of the counter towards the living room is that blood. You jump to the strange sound coming from around the corner. Further into your apartment, you attempt to steel your nerves. Taking a breath, you walk around the counter and head into the living room. You step on something warm and wet and red. You resist the urge to vomit and step away from the trail of... You follow the trail in the living room to see where it leads to the hall. It's getting louder. Definitely in the hall. Do I want to know? You feel like you can hear your own heartbeat. You hope whatever it is in the hall can't. Your body shakes as you step towards yourself. Step towards it, and forward, and forward, and forward. You peek around the corner. Nothing. There's nothing there. What? You walk further into the hall to see where the trail leads way down to the end of it. But there's nothing there. You don't feel quite relief, but at least you feel something wet and warm drop onto your cheek. Something very warm. It's on the roof. You swipe your shaking hand across it and pull it back to see your fingers covered in something. Oh my god, what now? You look up to see what you can only describe as meat. Oh my god. Ew. Until it lands squarely at you. You're trying to take a step back despite desperately escape the hallway to escape that thing. But lovely. Before you can even scream, meaty tentacles shoot out and grab you. No, let me go! They pull you up and into a pair of slowly opening jaws. And then you get num-nummed. A mystery food. Is this really a good idea? Ugh, fine. I'll guess if this is what you want. You open the container and you barely manage to keep yourself from throwing up, but just barely. The stench is overwhelming. Yeah, give me a minute. You hazard a look at the contents of the container, but you can't honestly understand what you're looking at. Everything is just mashed together. What exactly everything contains of this mystery you're more than happy to keep unsolved. Different shapes, different sizes, different textures. Not color though, all of the same color. The most unfortunate looking shape of gray you've ever seen. Tinted with a nauseous wet green film over it. Ugh. Am I supposed to warm it up, or... No exceptions. Your hands are going to get scrubbed with soap and hot water with every inch of living after this. You decide to put... Against putting it in the microwave, you doubt it will taste any better warm. The cat enthusiastically dives from the toxic-looking sludge, sniffing as it savors the scent. Turn to the fridge and close it. You lost your appetite. You're about to head to the bathroom to wash your hands off. The next hour when... Oh my god. Ow! A sharp pain in your foot causes you to stumble. You catch yourself on the kitchen sink and look down to see the tip of your sock is red. And the red is still slowly spreading to the rest of your sock. Are you bleeding? You quickly reach down and pull off a sock, see the damage. Your middle toe is gone. It's just gone. You clumsily step back as if it would help you get away from what you're seeing. The blood trail simply follows your movements. You have to call 911. Oh, where's the... What your tongue is. What do you... What? Completely unbothered by your suffering. Wait, that's... You look more closely at the mystery food in the cash dolls. It looks very vaguely familiar. It looks like a tongue. Before you can even think to do anything to stop it, the cat dives into the counter again and bites it into a piece it looks like. Cups on the floor, clutching your torso. You writhe around, the blood-streaked tiles crying. Something inside you just... Blood pours out of you. Oh my god. Whatever it was, felt important. It's probably gone, too. It hurts. It hurts so much. You weakly try to reach up to the cat on the counter above you. Your vision blurs from the effort, from the pain, from your tears, from... Your eyes. Your eyes! You fall limply back onto the floor. Your foot, your mouth, your insides, your eye sockets. You can feel your life fading away too. That's fine. If it means not feeling the pain of losing another part of you, then hopefully the cat will take its time eating your eyeballs. Give you time to just. You are what you eat. That is very disturbing. I am not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna do one more ending. Move on to the next game. I am getting kind of bored now. And we've got a million kajillion endings we need to get through. We pet the cat, we fed the cat. We guess we'll play with the cat. The poor thing was probably bored stiff looking in that old box all day. Can't just leave them alone as soon as you're home. A little socializing won't kill you. I think it will. I honestly think it will. Okay, then you want to play though? Oh my god, no. Please. Stop with all the million endings. That's for some yarn. Actually, I'm just gonna skip over all of this text. You unearth some of the old box hallway clothes filled with knickknacks from various abandoned hobbies. Yeah, I have a knickknack drawer like that. I think I still have that yarn, or I threw it out, I don't know. I don't trust you. It's not asleep. When it looks up to enter the living room, feel like it doze off right there and there. You'll fix that. You smirk a little, confident with your surprise. Sudden shift in the cat's demeanor makes your heart start to beat a little faster. Its posture has barely changed at all. Just a subtle shift of the head and ears. A sudden tension in its shoulders. A sharpness in the gaze as it locks on to the yarn, dangling each above the floor. The cat still passes as almost relaxed. Calm. And yet, air is thickening in an earningness to lunge forward, waiting for the right moment to strike. You feel like you've witnessed the awakening of a perfect predator. You're almost afraid of what will happen once you make the first move. But it will be you who makes the first move. You take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and death. Yoink. The head lunge, that instinct you wiggled the yarn. You are faster. It's sure gotten a lot darker down here since I started streaming. It completely misses as you flick your wrist, making the yarn recoil out of the reach of the terrible snake. This time the cat anticipates the yarn, upward dodge, and leans to swipe at it. Hey, come here, you can do it. It's a little... but you can't seem to help it. For some reason, it feels good to knocking the feeling down a peg or two. At least it seems to be enjoying itself, right? You hope anyway. You keep going. Only bad things are gonna happen. The cat's movements have gotten more aggressive. It must be getting frustrated. You could swear it nearly took a shot at your eye the last time it had jumped so high and... No, your wrist is finally cramped sharply, making you lose control of the yarn motion. Oh my god. Well, it's got us. I saw that coming a mile away. Hey, yo, what? Plop? No. 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 Not my intestines. Before it starts rolling around the mass of blood side next to you, darkness falls over you. The cat sounds happy. Because of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Nonsensely, you wonder where the yarn has gone, but there's really no need to worry about it. The cat seems content with the next best thing. I'm gonna have nightmares, aren't I? Good night. Okay, we're gonna finish this play with the cat, and then we're gonna move on to the next game. Why not pass the time by letting the cat hunt for something? Sounds like the little mean when you think about it like that. But it's not like the cat will know anyway. Ignorance is bliss, or so they say. So you dig out your old laser pointer from your long gone dreaded days of group presentations in school. Ugh, group presentations are the worst. You flip it on and you see that even after all this time, the batteries still work. You get a little kick out of aiming it like in the mirror in the living room, reflect off the glass, making a little red dot appear on your knee. Honestly, I have no idea what's gonna happen. You manage to hold back a chuckle, not that it really matters. The cat isn't paying attention to you at all, entirely focused on the light now resting on top of its paw. You move the light a little higher above your knee. The cat reacts immediately, trying to pin the light down. The next second, you already moved it to the floor. The cat jerkingly follows, attempting to more energetic pounce when you shift the little red dot. Over here. Over there. And over there. By the couch. On the couch. Meow. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. That does not look like a happy kitty. Quickly turn off the laser pointer and rush over. I'm sorry, are you okay? Are you hurt? You reach down to check for injuries when... Slash. Oh, ow, hey, the cat swipes at you, claws extended. It backs up and twinges away, making frantic half-turns in various directions as if it's looking for something. Waiting for something to appear. Ow, geez. That really hurt, you know. You hold the hand with a scratch close to your chest. It's bleeding, but not too big. You're more annoyed than anything, but... Immediately, your annoyance starts to bleed into concern. You watch in shock as the cat starts to run around, tearing at the carpet, sofa, your armchair. We've been live for 2 hours now, and we're still in the same game. What happened to you? An idea comes over you, or rather a realization. You grasp a laser pointer, aiming it safely away towards the floor in the middle of the living room. Thinking, hoping. The cat's reaction is immediate. Oh my god. In a span of mere seconds, you watch as the cat spies the red dot armchair, leaps high into the air, changes in the air, and slams down, dot on the floor, and weight of the force shakes the whole apartment, maybe even the whole building. You wonder, dazedly, how none of the other tenants have rushed over to complain about the noise, yet you stare at the sight in front of you. The cat has somehow grown in size. Lucy, Lucy, Lucy. Eyes bulged, glowing, tail thrashing, teeth enlarged, bared and covered alarmingly in a bubbled froth. The gigantic claw rips and shreds through the carpet, through the floor tiles, and even below them. Ravenously trying to get the red dot. Your hands are shaking. You don't know what to do. You feel trapped. You have to get away. Get away from you. Slowly back towards the door. The light moves with you. Instinctively, you flick the light away. This way, and the cat stampeded after it. So fast. Smashing through the TV, breaking the couch in half. Too fast. Oh, my candle went out. Bulldozing through the hallway. A chance. You turn, intending to bolt out the door and never look back. But in your haste, you forget something. You forget several somethings. You forget the laser pointer, gripped like a lifeline in your hand. You forget the mirror, still miraculously hanging on the wall next to your hallway, a laser reflecting off of it, pulling a small glowing red dot on the back of your head. Well. Okie dokie. but you forget it's locked. Well, it's been a good run, folks. Good several runs. You're torn to shreds before you can even blink. Wowsy wowsy. We're not even halfway through this whole game. Oh my god, okay. This seems like a grand old idea. Oh, hey, the cat scratches the ground. You knew it wouldn't be happy about the water, but you didn't think it was this irate. Still mad, as it will be a little while. Still as mad. You know this is for the best. You drop the cat into the water. Shoot, kitty. The cat doesn't re-emerge hissing and yowling like you thought it would. Okay, we're gonna finish this ending where we're gonna do the quick wash of the cat and the careful, and then we are going to move on to our second game because we have been in this game for over 2 hours and I am tired of it. But you don't find the cat. Instead, what the? You watch as the water starts to darken. At first you think it's just dirt from the cat and feel a little vindicated about your decision, but oh my god. Until it looks like filled with black ink rather than water. Even the soap bubbles are translucent obsidian now. Something's not right. Lucy's a demon, I keep telling y'all. Whoa. You just felt something tug from under the water. In we go. You're dragged into the murky waters of the tub. You're dragged down and down, and further until much further than you should possibly from your bathtub. You can't breathe. You don't think anything else, but as you draw your final breath, you think to what you see pulling you down. Something resting deep, deep below. Something waiting for you. That's not very nice, kitty. Okay, last ending, folks, and then we'll move on to another game. The cat startled. Don't want to run away. Nice. You lather your hands with some soap and carefully give the cat a thorough half scrub, half massage. After a few minutes, you rinse the cat completely and gather up the blanket to dry it. Then you brush and carefully run it through the cat's fur. The cat seems to like it. Ow! I just knocked my mic. The cat seems to like it in heaven, like it's in heaven as you brush it. Some hairs are sticking to you, but you don't mind. In fact, quite a lot of fur is sticking to you. You try to brush it away, but it won't come off. Guess you're next to bath yourself. You try to ignore the fur and finish the cat quickly, but more hair keeps sticking to you. Your hands, your arms, but you realize you're covered in fur that won't come off. It's thick enough that you just try to yank it off, but... Ow, what? Pain linked through the spot you tugged at. Upon closer inspection, see the hair is growing out of you. What is this? Your face, your neck, your eyes, your tongue. In your throat? As you collapse, you start to choke on the thickness fur in your esophagus. The cat leans on your lap, and fur growing on your forehead. Before you're no longer able to breathe. Interesting, interesting. So we did miss an ending. Wait, what did we miss? We missed one here. Oh, we did. Hide and seek. Okay, we have one more ending then. We'll do half the ending on this stream, and the next stream, we'll come back and we'll finish this game, okay? How's that sound? Because I am tired of this. Next Saturday stream, we will. What is next Saturday? Saturday is the 22nd. Okay? Pick up the cat and turn them away from being hiding around behind the armchair. You're almost certain the cat must have tried to look at you while you were hiding. Out of confusion at least, if nothing else. Regardless, a few moments later the cat cautiously peeks around the armchair at your eyes curiously. You smile and scoop it up, holding it out in front of you. You found me, you win. The cat looks confused, but pleased at your praise. This time you put up an armchair so it can't see you hiding spot so easily. You dash over to the kitchen, hide behind the counter. It takes a little longer this time for the cat to find you. This time, when it does, it startles you by hopping down onto your lap from the counter above. Whoa! Found me again! Okay, you win. You reward it by scratching its head behind its ears, chin. Okay, why don't you give it a try? You go and stand in the middle of the living room. The cat following you. You make a show of covering your eyes and turning around. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. You turn around and see the cat is gone. Huh? You sure catch on quick. Okay, where to look? Oh my god. Why so many endings? I am so bored of this game. You look around the couch and the armchair, under the coffee table, nothing. The living room is sparse, after all. Okay. Okay, maybe it's not multiple endings. You peek around the counter in the hall. Nothing. Not sure what you're expecting with all the doors closed. There's nothing in the hallway nowhere in the hallway for the cat to hide. You can't find the cat anywhere. It's starting to get a little worried when you hear soft sound coming from the hall. You head to the hall again. How did it get in our bedroom? The cat trots runs around your legs, meowing. It looks disappointed somehow. Perhaps in your apparently subpar seeking skills, but you lift the cat into your arms and look at the bedroom door. How did you get in my room? The door was closed, right? You follow the seat sitting in the middle of the living room. I guess it wants to turn seeking and ripping its claws through her throat. The lights. Did the power just go out? Darn it. As you wait for your eyes to adjust to the darkness. You have noticed the cat hasn't moved an inch. Is it scared? Hey, are you... What? For some reason your heart starts beating fast. You consider going over to the cat, but when you do, that makes you feel like your life's in danger. You need to hide now. Yeah, oh, 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 oh. Um. Your hallway. Nope. Okay. Hide behind the armchair. Okay. Just in the hall. There's nothing to hide in the hall. Hide in the hallway closet then. You quickly slip into the hallway closet. This is giving me anxiety. Hide in the bathroom. The bedroom door's locked. You quietly rush into the bedroom, carefully closing the door behind you. The only place to hide in your bedroom is your closet. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly save that. Hide in the closet. You lock the door quietly as you learn in the closet door shut. As soon as you secured yourself in the closet, there's a sudden shift through the entire apartment. It never mattered where you hid, did it? As if in answer to your question, was heard a loud slam on the bedroom door. You just managed to hold back from making a startled noisy sound. Your heart rate picks up again, making it hard to breathe. Quietly, hard to breathe in general. Tears fill your eyes as you cover your padded mouth with your shaking hands. It knows. It knows. Crying with your hands over your mouth, trying to smooth the choking sound leaking out of you, you slide the door down the wall into the back of the closet, heaping on the... It's gonna get us. You flinch harshly at the sound of the door being ripped off its hinges, followed by a loud crash against the wall, other of the room, like the door had been blown away. The silence that follows is almost too much to bear. You can't. A single sob escapes through your nose. You squeeze your eyes shut in defeat. How long it sounds in the quiet of the room. Not much point in hiding anymore, is there? You instinctively put whatever energy you have left and listen to your footsteps, even if you're emotionally shut down. But you hear nothing, nothing, nothing. Then something slides the closet door. You don't want to look, you don't want to look. What are you waiting for? Look, so cruel. You just want this to be over, so you open your eyes. You see something glaring at you in the darkness beyond the closet door. It looks disappointed. Interesting. Are you joking? Okay. What happens if we don't decide in time? That is something I want to know. And then we'll move on to our next game. How disappointing. You failed. Try again. Wait. Okay. No, that's not an ending. So we've got half. Next week we'll beat the rest of the game, okay? So this is 3 horror games. Our next one Hope it's not so much reading. My throat's starting to hurt. Is this one. Let me just close the cat game. Now we're going to play this.
The examination will now begin.
Alright, I need to move.
Hello, friend. Thanks for applying for this position in the Authenticity Assessment Department.
You're welcome.
Here are very happy to have you. Get the job, that is. Today, we'll be testing your instincts to see if you're qualified to perform authenticity assessments on your own in a real-life scenario.
Okay.
Before that, some quick questions are required to get some more insight about who we would be hiring.
Alright.
Please take a sit and await further instructions.
No. I said no. Yeah, I guess. Doesn't everyone? Doesn't everyone? I'm going to make the screen a little bit smaller so it's less laggy. I hope everyone does. Yeah. What is this?
In a moment, we will provide you with several images of people and you must determine whether or not these people are authentic and to be trusted, or threats you should stay away from. Please be careful with your selections. Our decision on whether to hire you will depend heavily on your results.
No. Spooky. Mm-mm. No. She looks normal enough. Sure. Maybe the eyes, though. I don't see anything wrong with that guy either. That guy's got no eyeballs. Hello there. Hello, Justin. Welcome in. It's the eyes. Mm-mm. Is that a hand? Seems like it. That smile is creepy. Okay. Police department, what's your emergency? If anyone in the chat wants to make an opinion, let me know. This is creepy. What was that? I ain't assisting no one. Is this a trust or threat, friends? Trust or threat? I think this is a threat, and since no one's in the comments right now, slash there's nobody watching, this is a threat. Threat. Trust. Who are you?
Excellent. You have now completed the authenticity assessment examination.
Okay.
Congratulations. If you are accepted into you will receive a letter on
8E2A14. Okay. Hey, those are all the people.
Juice gas station, what can I help you with? Oh, hey, man. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just like, I got the late night shift, so I'm just fasting time, yeah. I think I'm gonna early though. Grab a couple of six storage, maybe light a joint. Oh, no,
You're at work,
no,
buddy.
you'll
Don't be
get
doing
pissed
that.
off about it, alright. But like, what's he gonna do, fire me?
Yeah.
Put in my 2 weeks notice. Yeah. You know, I told you about last week. Yeah, it was for real. I'm done with this place.
Is that a good idea?
I barely get any sleep as it is, and you had the fucking late night shift. It takes a fucking toll on me. Plus Joe's a fucking asshole. So it's 2 birds, 1 stone. Nah.
Hello, 4 viewers.
No, not really. No, I think I'm just gonna look around and see what I can.
Okay, hi, 3 viewers.
Any place better than Joe's fucking gas station.
Oh, this is that Joe's gas station place.
Yeah. I'll be free for a couple of weeks. Oh shit. Yeah. No, I forgot about that. Yeah. That's this Friday.
What? What's Friday?
Yeah. No, I'll be there then. I'll be there. Oh, don't tell Vanessa though. Let's make it a surprise. See what she says. Alright. Okay, cool now. See you Friday, man.
See you Friday, I guess. I work next Friday. It was too late already. What was too late already?
Excellent. You have now completed the authenticity assessment examination. Congratulations. If you are accepted into you will receive a letter on April the 23rd at 10:04 a.m.
My birthday?
If the letter arrives before that, stay inside, lock your doors and windows, and wait for the real letter to arrive. Do not call the police. If the real letter does not arrive and you believe in a God, pray to them. If they are real, hope they will take pity on your soul. If everything goes well, however, we'll see you very soon. We'll be thrilled to have you join our ever-growing family. You have reached the end of your examination.
Did I get the job? Yeah, April 23rd is my birthday. Okay. Does it know that? That has to be a coincidence, right? Right?
What are you waiting for?
What am I waiting for? Nothing. I'm setting up another game. This one is similar to the first one, except it's called Don't Open Your Eyes instead of Don't Take the Cat Home. We're only gonna go for one ending here. That was creepy. I'm gonna try something while I wait for the other game to load.
Examination will now begin. Hello.
I'm
friend.
going to
Thanks
press
for applying for this position at the Authenticity Assessment Department. All of us here at
the not,
are very happy
instead of
to
threat,
have you.
all of them are going to be the opposite of threat. Just see if that does anything while we wait.
Your instincts to see if you're qualified to perform authenticity assessments on your own in a real-life scenario. But before that, some quick questions are required to get some more insight about who we would be hiring. Please take a seat and await further instructions.
Different answers this time. I totally don't. That's totally not a blatant lie.
In a moment, we will provide you with several images of people, and you must determine whether or not these
Why
people
isn't
are
this game
authentic and
opening?
to be trusted, or threats you should stay away from. Please be careful with your selections. Our decision on whether to hire you will depend heavily on your results.
Okay, it's opening now. There we go, it's open. We're just gonna trust everybody and see if that does any different. I don't trust any of these people. Especially that guy. That guy gives me the creeps. And so does she. I can't even look at that. They are all the same images. I think this is what you call analog horror. And there's nothing scary about this. I'm just uneased. I don't think this will result in a different result. Alright, okay. There's no different results, so we're just gonna switch to our third and final game for the night. It'll be about 3-hour live stream, which is honestly probably the longest stream I've done this in a video game stream. The longest stream I've done. Let me go back to my channel for a second. I think it was 4 hours. No, it was 3 hours and 6 minutes. So this may be on record my longest. This is my longest stream. Maybe, depending on how long this goes on for. It's getting late. I better go to sleep. Quiet. Too quiet. I feel restless. A little thing about me is I can't sleep in silence anymore. I put headphones on, not these, like earbuds, with white noise, or green noise really. It's just like a buzzing sound, and it helps me sleep. I've always had trouble sleeping ever since I was like a baby. I don't know, sleeping pills, they don't want to put me on them. Wouldn't want to be on them. Melatonin doesn't work at all. So I just found something that works for me. Headphones and buzzing seems to work. But I can't sleep without it now. So if technology all gets wiped out, I'm doomed. Didn't clean my room, and the opposite wall is only 10 steps long. I don't know if I've made a habit of counting them whether I go out. 1, 2, but always. I don't know why. Maybe I just like being aware of my surroundings to the smallest detail. But tonight's different. The hallway looks like it stretches into nothingness, like the throat of a gargantuan beast. Logic thinking cries that it's not my imagination. There can't be anything wrong or different about it. It's just a hallway. But is there something there? No. So I take a deep breath and close my eyes. I think that's a bad mistake. In my room, there's a bed in my room. A wardrobe. Picture frames on the wall. I need to wake up early tomorrow. I should really try to sleep. Something's in the house with me. Something's in the house. Something's in the house with us. Something's in the house. What was that sound? Are those footsteps? It would appear so, my friend. No, that's impossible. It must just be my imagination. But it's getting closer and closer. They're gone. Right, there's no way someone could be here. Oh my god. Hello?
Open your eyes.
No.
Open your eye. Look at me.
I don't want to look at you. I really don't want to look at you.
Why won't you look at me?
'Cause you're scary.
Manners.
I don't have any manners.
If a stranger asks for help, is it right to ignore them?
Yes, it is right to ignore them.
Is that how it is?
Yes, that's how it is.
I will share a secret with you. fingers around them and tear them off. If I do, will you scream?
No, I will not.
Will I hear your voice?
No.
It was a joke.
Not a very funny joke.
I'm joking.
Are you, though?
Don't be scared.
I'm not scared of you. You don't scare me.
Hey, how do you think my eyes look
Ugly.
when our gazes finally meet? What will you find?
Hideousness.
Answer me.
No.
They look empty.
No. No. Don't look at me.
Maybe so. The eyes are the window to the soul. That's what someone told me long ago.
Good for you, buddy.
They said that the soul was holy, bright, beautiful. Every person has one, both the good and the evil.
That's kind of obvious.
But that person said I was the exception.
What the hell does that mean?
That something like me couldn't possibly own something so holy,
Hey, yo.
bright, so beautiful.
Can you be
They
quiet?
looked inside of me, took a deep breath, and announced their conclusion with great fatigue.
Stop whispering.
Their eyes that could see it all, couldn't find anything in there.
I hate whispering. Like, the sound of whispering, it just tickles my brain the wrong way. I don't like it. This is creepy to me. I don't like it.
I'm sure that if you were to cut me apart, not even blood would flow out.
Okay.
Even if I felt it sometimes, crawling through my veins.
What is that supposed to mean?
Maybe that's why I've never seen myself before.
Or maybe you're that ugly that nobody wants to look at you.
Because I'm empty.
Good for
So
you.
that's something to be grateful for.
It is not something to be grateful for.
If I were to look and find nothing there, then surely I would feel disappointed.
Womp womp.
By not looking, I can ease myself of that pain.
Womp womp.
So maybe this is for the best. I can't remember who was the first to recite these words to me,
I don't care.
nor the second, nor the third,
I really don't care.
several others who came after.
I seriously don't care, buddy.
The only thing I remember is that they looked as empty as I did to them. Hey,
What?
have you ever felt so empty? So devoid of what makes everyone special?
I don't want to answer that.
That you've embraced the void as your own?
No.
Have you?
No.
These eyes, are these my eyes?
Yeah, you're ugly, buddy.
A good answer.
Shut up.
Yet there is only one way to know the truth.
I don't want to open my eyes.
Your eyes.
No. No.
So you won't look at me,
Because you're ugly. Mm-hmm.
even though your eyes are so pretty.
No. No, they're not.
I can't see them, but I can imagine them behind their veil of flesh. Round like pearls
No.
and shiny like jewels. So pretty.
Shut up.
It's fine. We still have time.
Do we?
The night is still and silent. People are good at closing their doors.
Are we?
Do you know what a door is?
No. Tell me what's a door. What's a door?
Of course you know. You have one. Right there, at the verge of your little world. A door is a barrier to keep the bad out.
Yeah, so why are you here?
The bad can be anything. A bad person, a bad smell,
And you're both of them.
and sometimes me.
Excuse me.
I can't open doors.
Womp womp.
I find stand in front of a closed door. It paralyzes me.
Womp womp.
I stare at it for a long time
Congratulations.
and think of my excuses,
What excuses could you possibly have?
because that's all they are. What bothers me the most about closed doors is the idea they exist.
I really don't like this game. I don't like this. This is creepy. I really don't like this.
To keep me out.
Well, it didn't work very well, did it?
It fills me with the need to go in.
Ew.
So I search for a crevice,
I'm joking.
a window, anything that might be open, anything that might let me in.
I don't want to let you in.
I'm not good with doors,
Womp womp.
but as long as there's a place where I can fit, then I can go in anywhere.
Good for you, buddy.
Every night, I hop across the shadows of the streets. I'm careful so as to not be caught by the light. In my eternal search,
How long have I
pick a
been live
place where
for?
to rest.
Almost 3 hours. I'm tired.
I slip in and spend the night wherever is comfortable. Usually it's a cellar, an attic, anywhere with dust, with dirt.
I don't have a cellar. I don't have an attic, and I don't have any dirty, dusty places in my house. So have fun with that. Have fun with that.
At home there.
Good for you.
But sometimes, just sometimes, an urge swells inside of me.
I don't need to hear about your urges.
The urge to be seen. So I search hard for a door that's open,
Like mine.
for an entryway covered in darkness.
I'm definitely gonna close my door tonight when I go to bed.
For someone to be at the other end, awake,
I'm not awake.
as if expecting me, but you won't look at me,
'Cause you're so ugly.
even though you had your door open for visitors.
Good point.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Are you afraid?
Afraid of you. Yeah.
Do I scare you?
Yes. Go away.
No, that can't be it.
But it can be it.
We have been chatting for so long.
You have been chatting. I have been sleeping.
You haven't chased me out.
'Cause you're crushing me.
That means you welcome me.
I do not welcome you.
So I'm certain that if I were to reach out my hand,
No. No.
you would reciprocate and grasp it.
I ain't holding your hand, whatever you are.
I'm sure your hands are warm.
No.
So very warm. Because people are always warm. Hey, how do my hands? When my warmth finally meets yours, how will it feel? Answer me.
No.
They look incomplete.
What the hell?
That may be so. Amidst my travels, I have lost more than I can imagine.
I don't care. Go away.
I have left people behind. People who were my chat companions. Just like you are now. So it's no wonder that by leaving them behind, I will leave parts of me as well.
There ain't gonna be no more flashing lights, so I'm actually going to turn that off, because that seems to be gonna mean lose viewers.
Things such as skin,
Excuse me.
or flesh, or bones, or any as farewell gifts, you could say. It sounds like an excuse.
It is an excuse.
It's because it is.
I told you.
Because I am careless and overly curious.
That's very good for you, sir.
I can't help but wonder how everything feels to the touch.
I don't want to know that.
Like the crust of a tree, or the surface of a frozen lake. But sometimes I find something else, like a building engulfed in a raging fire. I think of the screams in the distance, or the suffering and
painful.
So I put my hands to the fire.
That's stupid.
It hurts, but I tolerate it and keep them there
That's really stupid
for
of you.
long enough that the uncomfortable feeling dissipates and the smell of charred skin starts protruding from my own. And when I take them out, the feeling persists.
Of course it would.
That horrible but intoxicating feeling.
Okay then.
Seek such extreme sensations. The edge of a knife sometimes provides it. Other times, the fangs of a beast. Most times, however, it's by mere accident. I would place my fingers over a benign surface, only to and I would leave my hands there, leaving parts of my. In that sense,
I think I'm gonna skip over this.
death,
Doesn't
so
seem very,
There's one thing I've always loathed from the. There always. Hey, have you ever placed yourself in harm's way?
No.
Only to feel a satisfaction. Have you?
No.
These hands are these my hands? A good answer. Yet there is only one way to know the truth. Open your eyes.
Okay, chat, should we open our eyes? Should I open my eyes? I will pause here until it comes up on the screen. There's 3 of you here. There is a big delay. Even if you don't want to comment, just hit that emoji button over there. Heart for open your eyes, and the any other emoji for no. So heart, yes. Yes. Okay. This is probably not a good idea. And he just disappears. That's how that ends? Are you kidding me? That's it. That's dumb. Okay, what if we open our eyes at the very beginning? Does this game just end too? Oh, okay.
Are these my hands? Is that so? Then, how do my when my hands? They look. That may be so. They are all reaching the tip of, and there isn't be it worth correct. No, as it even they want to some that then I take, and then maybe just that's because and my have you own. Are these?
Yes, they are hands, buddy. Okay then. Well. This was a very super duper long stream. I did not intend it to be this long. The room was not this dark when we started off. And now the room is basically pitch black. Once I blow out my fancy dancy candle here, which is Island Sky scent, you won't be able to see a single thing. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Anytime is gaming time. Till next time, guys. This is Fluffykins Gaming. Signing out. Bye, guys. Bye. If you're still watching this, make sure you close your bedroom door tonight, because you never know who or what may crawl in. Also remember, don't let the cat get in. Don't bring the cat into your house, because only bad things will happen if you bring that cat into your house. And also remember, never trust strangers. They may look innocent enough, but believe you me, they're not. Peace and love. Stay safe out there, guys. Because you never know what's around the corner, or in your house, or in your bedroom, or behind you.